It's your boy D to the E, and oh snap! Like, oh snap! Blizzcon this year, made up. I had tears coming out. Tears coming out now. Can't see it. Camera's too far. Let me tell you something. Oh my God. I went to Blizzcon this year, and I was expecting, I'm like, Blizz, look, check it out. I got a checklist. Y'all got to follow it. It's got to be dope. Number 2, got to be dope. Number 3, got to get my confidence back. Number 4, got to be dope, right? And right at the beginning, they're going to drop bombs on you. Boom, explosion, atomic explosion, heads gone. Took me 6 hours to tape this back up. You don't even understand how crazy this was. Diablo 4 dropped, bow. I was like, oh my God. Didn't even give me time to like get my breath back. I was resuscitating. I was like, can't get this right. They was like, no, we're going to show you another one. I was like, I'm not ready yet, Blizz. They was like, don't worry about it. We're going to throw another one on you. What they do? Drop the new WoW expansion. Damn. I was like, I can't take it. No more. I was half dead, y'all. There was tombstones being formed around my body. People was walking around. It was like, what's happening to this guy? He's dead. He's almost dead. He's still looking. I'm looking up like, help me. They ain't even know what to do with my corpse area, right? And before I could even come to conclusion of what I was doing, bam, hit me with Hearthstone was cool, but hold on, skip jump. Hit me with, what's that? Overwatch 2. I don't even know what to do with myself, y'all. Let me tell you something, okay? A few months back, when I first started this channel was about World of Warcraft, because I loved World of Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft for like 15, 16, 17, 15, how many years? 15 years? 15 years, right? I think it was 15 years anniversary at this moment. We getting there, right? And I have been playing for a long time, and I really, really felt passionate about starting a channel, really trying to talk about things that I love, kind of bring some comedy flavor, make y'all laugh, make y'all have a good time, and kind of break it down on some street level so that people can understand half the story that's happening, what's going down, right? A lot of work. And, you know, things kind of went kind of sour with me in terms of how the story was going and what the company was doing on the back end, and I really didn't appreciate what was happening. So I kind of had a falling out, y'all. I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't want to be a part of it. Nah, it's not me, right? And I kind of just put it on the back burner, and I wasn't really enjoying Overwatch. I wasn't really enjoying Diablo 3. I wasn't really enjoying World of Warcraft anymore, so I kind of went off and I went to Division 2. Now, as far as Division 2 is concerned, at this point in time, we're going to have to shelve this for a minute because, hold up, Blizzard has definitely reaffirmed my confidence in the company so far. So far. Let's not jump the bridges. I'm not saying I'm just like 100% back on ship. You still got a lot to prove. Still got a lot happening. But in terms of the initial announcements, like I'm on it. I'm really on it. Let's talk about D4 first, okay? The cinematic was so dope. It was so dope. Bringing it back to what Diablo is. No more hand-holding, no more trick-or-treating, no more get some Walmart costumes and see what happens. We talking about some real gutter blood, to the death, take a head off and use as a basket stuff. This is what I'm liking, y'all. This is what I really wanted them to go back to. And this whole cinematic just really brought this back to me. The captionation, I'm making up words right now. I'm like President Bush. Captionations of the whole situation was just on pointation. You know, I really, really, really liked it. I loved it. And so I'm really excited to see what they have going on. They're bringing the Druid back, y'all. They're bringing the Druid. I'm transforming for no damn reason. I'm just going to transform as I transform. So I can I'm going to show Optimus Prime how he did it wrong in every movie. I'm going to transform for real. Like, for real, for real? Like, for real, for real. Like, I'm going to transform. Like, I'm really enjoying everything they're bringing to the table. And then, you know, especially with World of Warcraft, jumping into that, the cinematic for that was just like, what? Like, it's one thing to watch something and expect something, right? And it's one thing to watch something, expect something, and then have a twist. But it's a whole other thing to watch something, expect something, have a twist, and then have your whole cranium blown off your face. Your cranium's on your face. Look at the anatomy. It's on there. And just to see how much they really put into this whole line. You know, you see Sylvanas, she's walking up like a G, you know, and Lich King, he like, yo, let me just summon an army for you real quick. And she's walking up and she's like, this ain't nothing but toilet paper. I can blow right through this. This ain't nothing. And she gets all up, and they have this epic fight, you know, and you kind of like have been raised to understand that Lich King is he's a big deal. You know, he's kind of like, you know, you don't mess with Lich King. He got like forces upon forces upon forces at his command. So to see Sylvanas come up and treat him like baby powder, like she literally just sprinkled him all over his own court. Like he had home court advantage. He had the crowd. Nobody showed up for her. She had no ticket sales, and she still blew him out 0 to 100. Like she just destroyed him. It wasn't even a fight. It was like his copycat. Maybe it was like his brother. I don't know. But the whole point is like she made him look like a fool. took his helmet, just took his crown, just like, give me that, mine. Welfare, you didn't pay the bill. She came up like a bill collector, y'all. Just mine. Pay that. You didn't have it. Nope, don't got the money. She just tore it apart. She just Hulk Hogan that whole situation. She just Macho Man Randy Savage that situation. She's like, yo, check it out. Zeta Warrior Princess, that situation. I can go all day. And you kind of look at it, at first, you like, you gonna put that on, huh? Then we about to have a Banshee Queen? Or we about to have a Lich Banshee Queen? Is this about to happen? Like, you looking at everybody for validation, who looking at you for validation, who looking at the screen for validation, who looking at people that don't even exist for validation, and you all doing this with validated seconds as this thing happens, and she just rips this apart, and you just like, what? And the whole cranium of the world just explode, just go, and you just see into a whole nother dimension. See what I did there? Fifth dimension on point. And you looking up, and you just like, what's that? And who you questions, question marks all over the place. Riddler, eat your heart out. Like, you just got questions, right? And you looking at this, and all of a sudden, bam, Shadowlands. You can't even process. You can't even process. You just stuck on stupid for a quick minute. Like, what? What was that? First of all, I know there's a bunch of people out there that are mad the Lich King got his butt handed to him. There's a story behind that. You're going to have to look up as to why Sylvanas is as powerful as she is and her, you know, what she's trying to do. But I know a lot of people in your mind, it's like watching your dad get beat up by a schoolyard kid, you know, who like been doing push-ups all year, just preparing to beat up your dad. And you didn't see it coming, right? And then all of a sudden your dad showed up. He's like, you messing with my son? Like, pow, I got knocked out, sleep, gone. He's just done. And you just sitting there like, how you gonna just, how you gonna, you can't just take him out like that. Like, get up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that's the way it went down. That's the way it went down. And then they just gonna throw in, you know, Overwatch 2. It's just, the cinematic was on point. My girl Tracer, who I love, my favorite, you know, she just coming through. She's taking up her mantle. She's like, she's a captain now. Pow, pow, pow. She's directing traffic, doing what she do, you know, and just how they incorporated all the Overwatch characters and just reinitiating Overwatch and like, oh, they back now. The team is back. You know what I'm saying? The A-team is back. Avengers, take a seat. We got Overwatch here right now. Winston taking over. He got guns for guns. And he about to jump up and destroy something. And it's just cool. And then you see like the normal, you know, fights that you normally would see in that kind of situation, right? And then all of a sudden, like some big old RoboCop, you know, Vin Diesel lookalike, like up there looking like The Rock, and Vin Diesel like ate a bunch of sandwiches and injected them with something doesn't even exist yet, and they just blew up. And Optimus came back and he was like, he transforms better than me. And they was like, oh, well, join us. And it just all conglomerated into like this big looking thing that comes around a building. He's like, oh, y'all didn't see me? Y'all didn't hear the steps? Tyrannosaurus ain't got nothing on me. And they just started fighting this thing, and it's just like the way they depicted this in the game and the gameplay and how it looks, and Genji coming through and slicing off hands like he ain't got nothing better to do. Gone. Hand just gone. Can't even pick up a cup. You know what I'm saying? Just gone. Like, everything about it was just exciting. It was just exciting. It brings me back to my zen. It brings me back to the point where I have re-established my confidence in the company. I will now resubscribe, and I will continue to play. Perhaps we shall see. And I really, really enjoy everything about it. So far, so good. Now, each one of these games can have its own video. It really could. And it will get its own video when more comes and as it becomes closer. I didn't want to just make a video out there for each individual things about information about each games, because I feel like a lot of people have done that. They did it on day one. Right when the game got announced, people was like, bow, record. Bow, you ain't gonna believe this. Look at everything they're gonna do. Bow, send it on YouTube. So I'm not really trying to do that right now. One of the things I do want to address, though, real quick, off cuff, is they did come out before the ceremony and they addressed the whole Hong Kong situation with the player that got banned. And I didn't want to make a video about this. I did not want to talk about this. This wasn't on my avenue of things that I felt like I should chime in on. You know, it just wasn't about, it just what didn't fit my avenue of expertise. I didn't really know too much about what was going on. I knew the story, I knew what happened, but you know, I didn't want to really chime in like that. But I did appreciate how Blizzard came out and they kind of set the stage. They apologized.
We didn't live up to the high standards that we really set for ourselves. And the second is we failed in our purpose. And for that, I am sorry, and I accept accountability. So what exactly?
I think that was the right move, you know, and that's all I'm really gonna say is I was really happy to see that. So thank you, Blizzard, for doing that, and that was one of the main reasons that got me excited right off the beginning. It was like, boom, they took responsibility. They being the big boy on campus. They taking the mantle and say, you know what, we effed up. Boom, our responsibility. Bow. Let's accept that. Let's make some changes. Fire some people, hire some people, and let's move forward. Cool. I'm with it. I'm just trying to reinstill my reaction to everything that happened. Okay, so I died on Friday. It was a done deal. I was done. Like, I was just done. Right? I was done, right? And I resurrected on Saturday, and I really enjoyed everything else Blizzcon had to offer. And I just want to say, you know, Blizzard, you definitely are on the right track. Let's keep it going, Blizzard. Don't let me down, Blizzard. We have a contract you haven't signed yet, Blizzard. Okay? And I just want to instill everybody to check this out. If you haven't checked out the new cinematics, check them out. If you haven't checked out, they got panels for each of the different games. Go check out the panels, things that they're bringing into the game. I'm going to cover some extra things on the channel as I go through. I want to see what's going to be fun to talk about and what's not. I want to make sure that my content that I bring on my channel is going to be entertaining for you, the listener, the viewer, and we're going to keep it going, y'all. So overall thoughts of BlizzCon recap. Yo, it was on point. It was fun. I had no complaints. There was no mobile situation. There was no Diablo. What the hell? There was no, in terms of like Immortal, right? It was just not, you know, throw my phone in the trash. There was none of that. None of that at all. It was cool. So definitely check it out. We're going to keep it popping. Yo, yo, hit me up. If you went to BlizzCon, I didn't see you. What's up? Why didn't you hit me up? What's up? You didn't call me, no, the Carfax, nothing. You didn't send me no AOL, you know, send me a little text, something, little Snapchat, something, hit me up. You know, otherwise, you know, let me know what you guys think. If you guys went to BlizzCon, if you didn't go to BlizzCon, you should watch your videos, check them out. Tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested to know how everybody feels. I know everybody that I talked to there, for the most part, everybody was just, whoa. So, I'll check you guys in the next video. That's all I really got to say about the recap. Everything was cool. Three thumbs up. If I had a third thumb, I would raise it for you. It would be, you know what I'm saying, but I don't. So, let's check your next video. This is D to the E to the Izzy. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace out.